Uh, I remember the day I found out that I was having a kid. That me and Tracy had been out looking at Ford Explorer sport tracks. We'd gone out. We'd actually been looking for a while, and then we actually found one, and we were excited. And I told Tracy that we'd come back in the morning and talk to the sales guy and see what we could do about getting it. When she went home, she decided to take a pregnancy test, and I remember her yelling, "David, come here!" So I came in there, ran in there to see what was going on, and she showed me the pregnancy test, and I said, "It looks positive to me." And she said, "Yeah, I think so too." And I said, "Maybe you just take another one, and we'll see what happens." So a few minutes later, she took another one, and it came out positive too. And I said, "Well, there goes your truck. Looks like you're getting a baby instead." And we were both so excited, and she was crying, and I had tears in my eyes, and we hugged each other, and just said we're having a baby. And it was pretty cool. Tracy did pretty well for her first time being pregnant, and she had a couple cravings. I know one was Chinese food, so no matter what time it was, we had to go get Chinese food. And the other thing she craved was biscuits and gravy, but it had to be Cracker Barrel biscuits and gravy. So if it was 9 o'clock at night, we'd take off to Murray and or Paducah or wherever to get some biscuits and gravy for Tracy to eat. Um, then got to the hospital the day that Jaron was born, and they were going to induce Tracy because Jaron was 2 weeks late, and we were excited, getting ready to sit down and have some breakfast, and then the next thing you know, uh, in come the nurses and doctor and the midwife or whatever it was, and it was in its panic. Tracy started crying. They were checking her out, saying they lost a heartbeat. They were rushing her to the emergency room or to the delivery room, and they just threw me some clothes and told me to get ready, and it was kind of really scary at the time. Uh, they said they'd call me when they were ready for me because they didn't want to go in there. They didn't want me going there yet until they knew everything was going to be okay. So I got in there. Tracy was still kind of crying, and well, she'd actually calmed down because of the probably the drugs and stuff that they had her on. And then the next thing you know, the doctor pulls out a baby and says, "We got a redhead." And me and Tracy looked at each other like, "A redhead? Like, where did that come from?" And that was pretty much it. They decided to sew Tracy up. They cleaned the baby up. They cleaned Jordan up and handed him to me and let me walk him down to the rest of the family and show him off. It was one of my proudest moments. Uh, then after that, Tracy had a few complications from the C-section she had. She was running a fever and she had a little excessive bleeding, so she couldn't feed Jordan. And when they checked Jordan out, they also found a little hole in his lung that hadn't completely closed, probably because of the I don't know if it's because of the fluids. He wasn't completely developed or whatever. But so they put him in under a oxygen tank and for the first few days, and then when it came time to feed him, because Tracy had the fever, uh, she was unable to breastfeed him. So then they called me in there and showed me that I could do it by having a tube attached to my finger, and I sucked the tube into with my finger into Jordan's mouth, and he sucked on the tube, and that was so cool. I was like the first one to actually feed him. And then finally they brought Tracy in, and they let her feed him the same way. It was really nice, and she cried, and it was a special moment.